The Parrot Who Wouldn't Talk.
When I was growing up in Missouri, almost all our neighbors kept a pet parrot or a parakeet. Sometimes these birds would learn to say things like, "Study, child, study," or "Don't be greedy, don't be greedy." These words and phrases were, of course, learned after somebody had repeated them many times in front of the bird. But our parrot refused to talk. He had been brought up by Aunt Ruby from a bird catcher. Grandmother and grandfather did not want a caged bird as pet, but Aunt Ruby insisted. But the parrot did not like her at all. "Kiss, kiss," Aunt Ruby would say, putting her face close to the bars of the cage. But the parrot would move back, his beady eyes getting smaller with anger. One day he lunged forward and pushed my aunt's spectacles off her nose. After that, Aunt Ruby did not like the parrot anymore. She started making faces at him and calling out, "You're useless, can't talk, can't sing, can't dance." Grandmother then put me in charge of feeding the parrot. He was quite happy to take green chilies, pieces of papaya, and ripe tomatoes from my hands. I also gave him slices of mango. One afternoon, I gave the parrot his lunch. By mistake, I left the cage door open. Seconds later, the bird flew away. Grandfather came to the veranda and said, "I see your aunt's parrot has escaped." "I am very sorry. I left the door open by mistake," I said. Aunt Ruby was upset. I thought we would never see the parrot again, but a few days later, I found the bird sitting on the veranda railing and looking at me. Unselfishly, I gave him half my mango. Just then, Aunt Ruby came outside and cried out,
"Look, it's my parrot. He must have missed me."
He looked angrily at my aunt and shrieked,
"You're useless. Can't talk, can't sing, can't dance."
Aunt Ruby turned ruby red and ran inside. The parrot became a regular visitor to our garden. Whenever he saw Aunt Ruby, he would call out, "You're useless, can't talk, can't sing, can't dance." The parrot had learned to talk after all.